Alright, welcome to a new video. Today we're going to be tackling the garage. So I already started vacuuming around everything. I cleared a ton of boxes out from the move. So all of it's up in the attic up here. Quick show you guys how much room we have up here. But I bought a new ladder. This one was a little bit too tall to do the painting. So I had to buy an 8-foot ladder for painting. But anyway, here are all the boxes and stuff up here. Let's see. They're all parts over here. Some decorations and stuff for Halloween over here. And then we have 3 storage units in Oshkosh yet, so we've got to clean out a bunch of stuff yet, but we made a good start. And all this stuff, these are just tools and stuff that are going to go up against the wall once we get everything painted. And then I want to paint the workbenches. We have to clean out the floor today, pressure wash the floor, and then we're installing a new floor, a tiled floor right here with these tiles. And then it comes with the glue as well for the tiles. So all you do is place the glue down and then put the tiles down. And we're going to be doing like a checkered board floor, red and white right here. This wall is going to be the accent wall for the garage. We're going to do that in darker gray, and then the rest of the garage is going to be a light gray to match the floor. You can see there's gray in there, so hopefully everything will look good and you won't be able to see every single blemish because it won't be white. So we have to vacuum all the stuff up here. You can see there's a bunch of spider webs and everything around the garage up at the top. So we need to take the vacuum and go up there before we start painting. But we're gonna do this wall first. Here are the colors we got. This is gonna be the gray for the accent wall. HC170. This is just a gray. There's another gray right there. This is pretty white looking. It's like a tannish gray. So that should look pretty good too. But let's get going with this paint first. And I also got one of these bad boys, fire extinguisher for the garage. Mine just went out, so I figured we'd replenish before we have another fire. So anyway, let's get going on cleaning the rest of the wall up with the vacuum, and then we'll get to painting. The back wall here is all cleared off from spider webs. You can see all clear, so ready to paint now. Let's go over here, get the paint ready. Gotta shake this one up. Open her up here. All right, let's go paint. Start with the corner over here. Covering pretty good. Definitely just one coat because I don't see any white coming through it. All right, the whole wall is painted. We just have to go through with a paintbrush and paint around the windows, go up to the ceiling right here, and then on the floor, then on both sides, and then this wall will be done. Turned out pretty good. I like the color. It's not too dark, so it should look nice and bright in here with the light gray on the sides. But we're gonna hang some cupboards up and it should look really nice, being a little bit darker than the rest of the garage. So let's get painting with the paintbrush and finish this side up. All right, wall is completely done. Looking pretty good. We'll get a far back view of it. So that's what it looks like so far. We're gonna do light gray on both sides, right here, right over there. And then we are going to do light gray over on this wall and this wall. And then I think dark gray on this wall to match that wall. So I've got a lot of painting to do. That stretch is gonna be rough up here. All right, we're gonna do the lighter gray now. Got the new roller on there. Let's get the paint opened up. More of like a cream color. Very light gray. Let's see if we like this. I think that looks pretty good. I think that's gonna look pretty sweet. And we've got the red and the white tile. So we didn't want it too dark. We don't want the we don't want it to be too dark in here. So I think that's a good mix. All right, let's complete the whole wall. All right, that whole wall is done. Now I've got this whole wall to paint that color, and then the rest of it's just gonna be the light color, gray. But I wanna take a break from painting and do the floor. So this is what we're gonna do on the floor, these tiles like this. We've got a bunch of them. There's laminate tiles that get held down with glue. So we're gonna kind of lay them out first and just see if we have enough. And then we're gonna start to clean out the floor and get this all prepped. So we're gonna do the whole floor area in this garage stall. I'm not sure why he didn't do the flake all the way, but maybe he wanted to do a pattern in here. I'm not really too sure, but the checkered floor should look pretty cool in here. Alright, so this is kind of what that's going to look like, the pattern for these things. These are just flat tile. I'm going to take off this border right here. It's all glued down. That was the border to prevent the epoxy from coming across onto the tile. So let's try to get that off first, and we can start laying down these tile. I think we're going to have enough. We should have plenty. But most people start in the middle of the room. We're going to start at the corner right here because we want this line to be square right there. Otherwise it's going to look like crooked, and you'd have to cut tile and make it all wavy, and we don't want to do that. All the glue is coming off. Just using a putty knife. Got a pile over here. We're almost done here. Alright, floor is all cleaned again, so we're going to start applying the glue. I think you have to let this stuff set up for a little bit. I guess we can read it and just see here. Alright, so this is the stuff we're using, vinyl composition tile adhesive. So it says we're going to let it sit on the cement until it gets clear. and we'll let it set up until it gets tacky, and you put your finger on it and it doesn't take any glue up with your finger. So let's start applying this stuff. We're just going to do a row along here first, work our way to the wall on the other end. Hopefully it's still good to use. Not all hardened up here. This is what this looks like. Let's start applying it to this. We'll apply this all the way along, and like here. Alright, first part is laid down here. It's just the glue. We're gonna let this dry for 40 minutes, come back, and it should be like a clear color and very, very tacky. Alright, been about an hour. It's getting a little bit clearer down here. This part's done because it was hitting the sun. You can see. Nice and tacky. That's what we want. So we just have to wait for the rest of it to get done. But looks like it's coming along. Alright, I'm laying the first couple tiles here. So I started with the red one, and there's different patterns on them. So I'm going red, 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 the three of those are the same, and then white, 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 the three of those are the same, and I'm rotating them. So the white's different, red's different, red's different. And then the shiny side is up on these. Alright, that's how you do that. We have a long, long way to go. But I'm going to spread some more of this glue out so it dries. Alright, little progress being made. I found it's better to stack them up here just so that you can adjust at the base if you have to, if they're a little bit crooked. So if you need a little gap down here, you can adjust it at the base and then start your way up again and correct it. That's what I've been doing, and it's working out pretty good. But yeah, we're almost about halfway once we get up to this line right here. So it's coming along. After several hours, the last piece is going in. Just have to push it down. There we go. All right, the floor is done. Looks pretty cool. Wow, that was a lot of work. It's pretty sweet. Happy with it. Everything turned out perfectly. So, there's the final look with the paint. I think it looks pretty sweet. What do you guys think? Pretty awesome looking. Pretty trippy. As you can see, it's pretty dark out. It's like 11 o'clock at night. Just finished up. There's the moon. Working late. Walk across all the tiles now, just to make sure they're all seated before going to bed. We'll pick up tomorrow. All right, it's the next day. Tile looks pretty good. I put one layer of the polish on there. This is for VCT vinyl. So we've got that done. Now we're painting the bench. There's Jade. Peeking your head out the door.
I know we were filming.
Seeing what's going on. What are you doing?
Oh, I was gonna come ask you something, but I'm not gonna ask it to you on camera.
All right, I'll turn it off. All right, we're painting the workbenches today. We're gonna go with a gray top to match the walls, and then the legs on it are gonna be black. So we're staining these. Might have to do a couple coats on the top. It's soaking in pretty good. This wood has never been painted, so I'm gonna take a couple coats. All right, I'll show you guys how to apply this stuff. This polish. You have to wait 30 minutes between each coat, but you just basically pour this on, and then you take a microfiber cloth, like this one, and just go over it. All right, that's all applied. Now we let it sit 30 minutes and do one more coat. We already did 2, we're gonna do 3. All right, last coat of the polish is applied. What do you think, Jade, of the floor?
Looks great. Looks, oh boy.
What do you think, Vin? You like the new floor?
Good boy. Good boy. Walked right in his cage. Such a good baby. Yeah, it looks great.
Yeah, I think it'll be nice. Then the finished workbench. We've got one of them done. Black and gray. Hey.
He likes it.
You like it, Vin?
He loves it.
All right, the new workshop is done. Pretty close. We got the benches painted. Those are looking really good. Got a new toolbox here. All my tools in it. Everything I use right out in the open right here. That's all the stuff I use all the time. And then we ordered up some toolboxes. They're coming. They're on wheels, and there's like a big platform. So there's another workbench. We're gonna put all the chemicals and WD-40 and brake cleaner in those, and all my bigger tools will go down in the toolbox down there in that area. And I think we're gonna get 2 of those for right here. I ordered one up, I just wanna see if I like it. And then we're gonna get some cupboards as well for up here. So I think it'll look pretty nice once it's all done, but the floor turned out really nice with that polish on there. So with this floor, I caulked around it, but people said that it gets pretty dirty, so you just have to clean it every day. But I am going to get like a rug to go down, or a mat where I do all my work, so that we don't wreck the floor. But this stuff is pretty tough. It's pretty tough to wreck, so if we keep it clean, I think it'll stay looking pretty nice. But the paint color I really like, and I think it looks good with the rest of the shop here. And then we just have to paint the rest of the garage, that light gray over here, and then the dark gray on this wall. So once we do that, everything will be done. Then all these tools down here that I haven't unpacked, those are going in the big toolboxes on the side of the garage that are coming, I think, September 3rd. So it's gonna take a while to get here, but everything was out of stock, so we had to order them all up. But yeah, the burnt bike is still here. If anyone wants to buy that, let me know. I am definitely selling it. I can sell you all the parts off of it, and I can ship them. I'd like people to buy it locally, so I don't have to pack it up and ship it, but I will ship them if you guys want me to. So this bike is still for sale, just because so much is wrong with it now that it's not even worth it to rebuild. And then I still have the TTR 230, pretty nice bike. I think it's called a Pook. So everyone in the comments said that this was called a Pook. P-O-O-C-H is how you pronounce it. So Pook, we still have that. But yeah, a little left to do on the workshop, but this will be the new place. We fix everything up, and everything is organized, and hopefully it stays that way. All right, you can see all these rust stains on the floor. I don't like that, so we're gonna try to get that off. I've got soapy water at the end of a rough broom here. We're just gonna scrub these until they come out. You can see it's coming out already. I don't think it's gonna take too much. And there's like stuff like that needs to come off too. And then we could just wash it into the drain right here with the hose. That's why it's nice having the drain in the garage. Alright, it's all draining in there. Floor looks a lot cleaner. This is an old air conditioning unit. I want to put a vent in here with a fan that blows all the exhaust fumes out of here. So when I'm working in here with the doors closed, all the toxins and crap will get blown outside. So I think that's a better use than the air conditioning, because right now it's like 80 degrees out and it's fine in here. It's not that hot. But I wanted to show you guys the new lawnmower I got for the house. We've got 1.4 acres here, so quite a bit to cut. Let's check her out. Picked this thing up on Facebook Marketplace for 800 bucks. Husqvarna LGT2654. 54-inch deck. Cuts pretty good. The first cut, the grass was so long, I had to bungee cord that up so the grass wouldn't pile up. Oh, look at that little guy. Oh, where is he going? He's been digging up my yard. These little things dig up my yard. They dig holes in it. You might have to set up a trap. Don't like it when they do that. In Watoma here, everything's sand. So it's pretty easy to put back, but still. It kills my grass. Look at this. Look at all these holes. He's making like a luxury apartment in here. Jeez. That's crazy. I think he lives underneath the deck. Yeah, there's 2 holes down there too. He is becoming a problem. We might have to get rid of him. Relocate him. Not kill him. But yeah, we'll test out the mower. Start her up. Yeah, as you can see, mows pretty good. I think it was a pretty good purchase. It's a 2015, so I don't think I paid too much for it. Everything is high right now, though. And then another bike over there. That's a secret bike for a different project. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Stay tuned on the next video. And until next time, we are out.